Stars lose. We go into this game, we're getting hints back, and Como's getting his first game of the season. He's off the COVID protocol, getting into it. We start the game. It's Dobie versus Mrazek. Gurianov sets Dickinson up in tight, and Dickinson just puts it wide on the far side. And then not too long after that, McCormick was trying to avoid contact with his goalie and looked like he ended up clipping him with a skate, and Mrazek went off in a lot of pain, holding his arm. And then play resumes, and not too long after that, Carolina goes down, and they put it in deep. Nietzsche threads the needle between the net and Klingberg. Wasn't a very big space. He puts it back up front. Trocheck puts it home. A couple minutes later, Carolina does go on the power play. They throw it on net, bounces around, and Trocheck again on the power play puts home the rebound. And now it's 2-0 Carolina. So not a great start. 12 minutes into the game, Dallas still only has that one shot. They do go on a power play. Honestly, nothing really comes of it. There's potential because Brady Shea, I think that's who that was, he broke his stick. I don't know if the Stars really recognize that though. Stars, after that power play though, do start getting a couple more shots on net. But at this point, it's Reimer in net. McCormick would go chase after a dump in. Como hits him into the boards, and it looked kind of right where the lip is, kind of where the glass is, at least from what I saw. And it didn't look good, honestly. I don't want to see that for anyone. Injuries for a team sucks. You never want to see that. Honestly, it kind of looked like a separated shoulder, but that's kind of what it seems like. Hopefully it's not that bad and he can be in the lineup sooner rather than later. Same with Mrazek. But we go into the second. Not much happens through the first little bit. Carolina gets another power play, a little over 11 minutes left in the second. They rush in on a 3-on-2, and Svechnikov gets it. He dangles, and he puts it past Dobie. Now it's 3-0 Carolina. It's getting to the point, the score is kind of showing how the game's going. The Stars don't look very into the game. They don't look very engaged. They ended the first with 6 shots, and Carolina gets another power play. And with 9.5 minutes left, they score again. Now it's 4-0, and Dallas still hasn't even got another shot on net. They're still sitting at 6. That would also be it for Dobie. They'd put Ottinger in net. I don't think it was really Dobie's fault at all, because the game was horrid. The Stars played bad. They really did. They played really bad. Under 3 minutes to go in the second period, Dallas has gained 1 shot, but Ottinger's, he's keeping more out. The Stars go on a power play, a little less than 2 minutes left, and it carries through, and they don't get anything out of it except for a shot. It's kind of bad. I kind of sitting here not really wanting to even do any thought about that game, because it was not a good game. It was bad. They did not play good. They would get another power play, the Stars, with a little over 10 minutes to go in the third. And Klingberg does a line walk, fires one on, and the rebound pops to Pavelski, and he does put in the rebound. So now it's 4-1. There's no more goose egg for the Stars. Even when this went in, this wasn't one of those where I'm like, okay, they're coming back. I was like, that's all they're getting. But at least they're not getting shut out. Dallas does get another power play. This is one of the more dangerous looking ones. They actually had a couple chances. Nothing would come out of it. The Stars end the game with 11 shots. 11. They barely even broke double digits for shots. That, you're not going to win a game like that. That's bad. And now we have to suit up and play Carolina again on a back-to-back. And I really hope there's a better effort than what they showed in this one. Bonus was saying that there's a lot of open shot looks and players were making passes. There was a lot of bad player decisions. It wasn't the system deciding that. There was a lot of bad player decisions. He's low-key calling out the players, saying, take the shot when it's there. Carolina did that. Carolina won very easily by watching this game. Bonus not impressed. it was a hard game to watch, I'll be honest. Like, it's one thing when you lose, but you put out an honest effort, but that was visually, honestly, is far from an honest effort. I mean, I get they're playing a lot in a short time, but if they're showing that much fatigue in their 5th game, that makes me a little nervous. Let's hope, though, it's just one-off. I'm thinking it's just a one-off. The Stars are a good team, so hopefully they show that in the back-to-back in the second half. Let's get into the postgame. So we had a total of 4 goalies play in this game tonight. Mrazek started. He didn't receive a shot on that. He got injured fairly early into the game. It really sucked to see. And then Reimer, he gets the win. He had 1 goal against on 11 shots for a 105 goals against because he didn't play the full game, and a 909 save percentage. Dobie started for the Stars. He gets the loss. He allowed 4 on 16 for an 8 goals against average and a 750 save percentage. So I don't think he's going to be leading in save percentage and goals against average anymore. But like I said, it's the team let him down in this one. They honestly didn't really show up, and hopefully they show up for the next one. Ottinger came in relief, and he saved 10 of 10. So again, Ottinger looking pretty good. He made some good saves, and he kept it from becoming an even bigger blowout of a game. Score, honestly, I don't think reflected how much of a blowout the gameplay was. The shots on goal in the first, they were 7-6 for Carolina. In the second, they were 13-2 for Carolina. And in the third, the mighty old comeback shots were 6-3 in favor of Carolina. So the Stars had a 2-shot and a 3-shot period to close out the game, while also being down. Like that, you're not gonna come back like that, and they should know that. That's not good. Not good at all. They got into some penalty trouble again tonight. The face-offs were 35-31 in favor of Carolina. Power plays were 3 for 5 for Carolina, 1 for 6 for Dallas. Carolina made theirs count. Dallas went to the box too much, and I'm sure Carolina is going to say the same. They went to the box too much. The difference is Carolina capitalized. The Stars really didn't. The hits were 38-26 in favor of the Stars. It's kind of like the only thing they did. When you're playing in your own zone all the time and you don't have the puck, and what else can you do other than really hit? Because obviously you're not getting the puck back. The final shots were 26-11. You can't tell. I'm not impressed by that. But yeah, that's everything. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. If there's anything that you feel like I left out or you want to add, put that down in the comments below. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. I'll leave that link in the description down below. And I will talk to you in the second half of this back-to-back against Carolina. Hopefully it's a better showing.